So, no further ado, I'm going to bring it over to Sean, and he's going to say a few things.
Oh, man.
Well, that's not loud enough, is it? Well, good afternoon, friends, ladies and gentlemen, and the beautiful people of Islington. Yeah. I knew the gods would shine down on us today. Please, please, please shine down on us. And I just want to say, I've got to say, a great big thank you to Gary. Gary is probably the most honourable person I've ever met in my life, so thank you, Gary. But it is an absolute travesty of justice that we have to be here today, almost a year after our initial demonstration against these persecutory and draconian road closures. Almost a year, can you believe that? But the simple fact is, the council still isn't listening. Besides that, I quite often have people come up to me and accuse me of the reasons why I don't like LTNs, low traffic neighbourhoods, is because I simply do not like change. One of you here today have gone through significant changes in your life. I know that. And yet now you have people who don't even know you. In fact, people who don't even have a relationship with London tell you what you should and shouldn't like. That is shameful. Now, quite often I respond to these people by saying that it's not change so much that I don't like. But what I cannot stand, and I can't emphasise this enough, but what I cannot stand is change that ushers in social injustice. That's what I cannot stand. I cannot stand change that disregards the needs of the most vulnerable in the community. I cannot stand change that dismisses the elderly, the frail, the wheelchair dependent, those with sensory issues, and those people who carry out their daily duties, such as Alison Prince, who's a carer, and the lady at the back whose son is living with autism. That is the kind of change that I cannot stand. I cannot stand inequity. I cannot stand discrimination against people who live, work, play, go to school and suffer pollution on residential main roads. That's what I cannot stand. I cannot stand local businesses who, when they show their concerns, are treated like they are merely collateral damage. That's what I cannot stand. But I tell you something, what overrides all of that, and let's get really, really serious here, because what overrides all of that is politicians and bureaucrats that think it's okay to perpetuate policies that divide our communities more than ever. That is what I cannot stand, because that is what they have done. They have picked up local people, they have turned them upside down and smashed them on their heads, and that to me is a socially unjust abomination. Yes! What we have now is a tale of two cities, between the haves and the have-nots. We most certainly have a tale of two Islingtons, but not only that, we have a tale of two Ealings, of two Chiswicks, of two Lewishams, of two Lamberts, of two Greenwiches, of two Tower Hamlets, of two Camdens, of two Enfields, and most certainly a tale of two Hackneys. Yes! We have a tale of two Londons that is divided by social injustice, and that is a disgrace! There is, however, a glimmer of hope. On May the 6th, there is a mayoral election and there is a number of local by-elections. And what we need to do, as a collective, what we need to do is consolidate and maximise our voting potential. That's what we need to do. because only by optimising our vote do we get rid of the fascist utopia that resides in that town hall and in town halls across London. That is what we need to do. So on May the 6th, we need to come together as a collective, and this time next year at the actual local elections, we need to vote collectively, and maybe then we can throw this lot out amongst the rubbish that they are not collecting on a weekly basis. Thank you, Islington.